Hello and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're going to talk about something a little bit scary.
Oh, a little bit scary.
Yeah. It's this feeling that maybe you, our listener, have felt.
Yeah.
You understand English, you can read it, you can listen. But when you try to speak,
Nothing comes out.
exactly,
Hmm.
silence. The words, they just feel locked inside your head. It's so frustrating.
It is. It's what some people call the silent student problem.
Yeah.
And you are not alone. It's incredibly common.
So today our mission, our deep dive, is to figure out why. Why does that happen? And, more importantly, what can we do about it?
We've got 8 simple, powerful strategies to help you find your English voice.
8 tips. I like it.
But before we start, I just want to say something.
Go for it.
This is a safe space. We are going to speak slowly. We're going to use simple words. This is a friendly conversation, not a test. So just relax.
I love that. Okay, so we're moving from feeling scared.
To feeling strong. From fear to confidence.
So let's start with the big question, the why. Why is there this huge gap between understanding something and actually speaking it?
Well, it feels strange, but it's really just how our brains are built. We looked at some sources that talk about 2 kinds of knowledge.
Okay.
Passive knowledge and active knowledge.
Can you break that down for us?
Sure. Passive knowledge is all about receiving input. When you listen to us right now, that's passive. Your brain is saying, oh, I know that word.
Right. It's like watching someone cook on TV.
Yeah.
I understand what they're doing.
Exactly. But active knowledge is when you go into the kitchen.
And I have to actually chop the vegetables myself.
That's it. Speaking is active. It's creating. You have to find the word, build the sentence, and then physically move your mouth to make the sounds.
A totally different skill.
A completely different skill. One of the articles we read had this great analogy.
But what about the muscle? I really like that one.
Yes. Think about speaking like a muscle. If you don't use it, it just goes to sleep.
So even if I understand all the rules of running, if I haven't run in a year, my leg muscles will be weak.
Exactly. They'd be like jelly. Many listeners have these sleeping English muscles. The knowledge is in the head, but the muscle hasn't been to the gym.
Okay, so we need to wake the muscle up. But there's another problem, isn't there? It's not just about a weak muscle. It's fear.
The fear barrier. It's this big wall in your mind. We don't want to look silly. We want to speak.
Perfect English.
Yes, that's the trap. If I can't say it perfectly, I won't say anything at all.
And then you learn nothing.
Because silence teaches you nothing.
Okay, so our mission today is to break that silence. And we have 8 tips to do it. Let's start with tip number 1. How do we just, begin?
We start really, really small. Tip number 1 is speak every day.
Hold on. When you say speak, does that mean I have to go have a big, long conversation with someone?
No, absolutely not. That's way too much pressure. We're talking about just 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Really? Is that enough?
It's not really about the time. It's about building the habit.
Oh, like brushing your teeth.
Exactly like brushing your teeth. You do it every day, so you don't even think about it. It's automatic. We want speaking English to feel like that.
So doing it often is more important than doing it for a long time.
Yes. 5 minutes every day is much, much better than 2 hours just once a week.
Okay, but if I'm shy, even 5 minutes in front of someone sounds terrifying.
Which leads us perfectly to tip number 2. This is my favorite one for beginners.
What is it?
Speak alone.
Speak alone, you mean talking to my wall.
Yes. Talk to the wall, talk to your plant, talk to your cat. The point is to practice when nobody is listening.
Ah, I get it. Because if no one is listening,
Then there's no fear. The wall doesn't care about your grammar mistakes.
hey, the wall won't judge me. It's like singing really loud in the car when you're by yourself.
It's a rehearsal. You're warming up your mouth. You need to get your mouth comfortable making these new English sounds. It's a physical thing.
So your home is your private practice room.
Exactly. Just get used to the feeling of English coming out of your mouth.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about the grammar? I know people who just freeze because they're trying to remember all the rules from a textbook.
And that's why tip number 3 is do not wait for perfect grammar.
That is so hard, though. In school, they teach you that mistakes are bad. You get a red mark on your paper.
We have to unlearn that idea. School is about passing a test. Real life is about communication.
Okay.
So if I say to you, yesterday I go to store, is that perfect grammar?
No, it should be I went.
Correct. But did you understand what I meant?
Yes, of course. I knew you went to the store.
Then I was successful. Communication happened. It's better to say something that's 90% right now than to wait for 100% and the moment is gone.
So connection is more important than perfection.
Be brave. Choose connection.
Okay, I love that. So that's the mindset. Start small, do it alone, and don't worry about being perfect. Now, what about the how? How do we actually build the sentences?
This is a big one. People make it too hard for themselves. Tip number 4 is use simple sentences.
Keep it simple.
Yes. You don't need big, complicated words. Just be clear. Subject, verb, object.
I want coffee.
Perfect. The weather is nice. I am tired. Short sentences are strong sentences.
I think people worry that simple sentences make them sound, not very smart.
But a long, confusing sentence is much worse. A short, clear sentence shows you have control. Keep your sentences to maybe 10 words or less.
Like building with big Lego blocks first.
That's a great way to think about it. Build the foundation first.
Okay. What about the sound of it, the rhythm? Sometimes even with simple sentences, I can sound like a robot. I want coffee.
How do we sound more natural?
We copy, we steal it.
Steal it. Oh, we borrow it. Tip number 5 is what we call the parrot method. Some people call it shadowing.
The parrot method. Okay, how does that work?
You take a short piece of audio, a movie, a YouTube clip, even this deep dive. You listen to one sentence, you press pause, and then you repeat it.
And you're not just repeating the words, are you?
No, you're copying the music, the melody of the sentence. English goes up and down. You copy the speed, the emotion. You become an actor.
Ah, so it's that muscle memory again. You're training your mouth and your ears to work together.
Exactly. And your brain starts to remember whole chunks, like, can I have a cup of coffee? You don't have to build it word by word anymore. You just say the whole phrase.
I like that. Okay, on to tip number 6. And I feel like I need to warn everyone. This one can be a little painful.
It can be,
Right.
but it is maybe the most powerful tip of all. Tip number 6 is record your voice.
Nobody liked the sound of their own voice, right? It always sounds so strange and embarrassing.
It does feel strange at first, but here's why it's so important. When you're speaking, your ears are lying to you.
What do you mean?
Your brain is too busy thinking about the next word. You can't really hear your own mistakes, but the recording...
The recording is the truth.
It's like a mirror for your voice. When you listen back, you'll immediately hear, oh, my pronunciation there was not clear, or I forgot the S on that word.
So you become your own teacher.
Yes. And you can hear your progress. Keep your first recording. Then listen to it again in 3 months. That feeling.
Oh, that would be so motivating.
It's proof that you are getting better.
Okay, I'm sold. It sounds scary, but I see why it works. So we have our mindset, we have our methods. How do we make this part of our daily life?
This brings us to tip number 7. We're going to talk to ourselves again.
We're already talking to the cat.
Now we're going to narrate our day.
Narrate. Like in a movie.
Exactly. As you do things, you say what you're doing out loud. I'm making coffee. I am opening the window.
The sky is blue today.
I am walking to the bus. You are connecting the English words to the real action right now.
That seems like a really good way to find the words you don't know yet.
It is. You'll go to get something from a drawer and realize, I don't know the word for this thing.
And then you go look it up and you'll remember it because you actually needed it.
It turns your whole day into an English lesson.
Okay, we have made it to our last tip. Tip number 8. And honestly, this one feels like the most important one. Like, if you don't do this one, the other 7 won't matter.
I completely agree. Tip number 8 is very simple, but very deep. It is. Be kind to yourself.
That sounds nice, but it's more than just being nice, isn't it?
It's a strategy for learning. Learning a new language is hard. It's one of the hardest things an adult brain can do. You are going to make mistakes.
And there's that little voice in your head, the inner critic, the one that says, you're so slow or you're bad at this.
You have to tell that voice to be quiet. When you feel stress, your brain actually blocks your ability to learn and remember.
Wow. So being mean to yourself actually makes it physically harder to learn.
Yes. You are fighting yourself. You need to be your own cheerleader, your own best friend.
You wouldn't tell your best friend they're stupid for making a grammar mistake.
Never. You'd say, it's okay. Try again. You're doing great. You have to talk to yourself that way.
Celebrate the small wins.
I spoke for 5 minutes today. Good job. That feeling of safety is everything.
You are not alone in this. That's so important to remember.
Absolutely.
Okay, that was a fantastic deep dive. Let's quickly recap the big ideas.
Sure. We started with the problem. You can understand, but you can't speak. And we learned that speaking is a muscle.
You have to use it or it falls asleep. So, our 8 tips. Number 1, start small. Just 5 minutes every day.
Number 2, Speak alone to build confidence. No fear. Number 3, don't wait for perfect grammar. Communication first.
Then for the how-to, use simple, short sentences. Copy what you hear with the parrot method.
And be brave. Record your voice so you can hear your progress.
And finally, narrate your day to practice all the time. And most important of all,
Be kind to yourself. You're doing an amazing job.
the knowledge is already there, inside your head. You just need to give it permission to come out.
That's it. It's all about confidence.
So we have a challenge for you, the listener. Don't just listen. We want you to take action.
Just one small action today. Find 5 minutes. Find a quiet room.
And just speak. Say anything. Tell the room about your day. Tell the room what you thought of this deep dive. It doesn't matter.
Just break the silence. The first time is the hardest. After that, it gets easier and easier.
Use it or lose it, as they say.
That's right. Your English voice is there. It's just waiting. It's ready to wake up.
And here's a final thought. If you actually did this, if you spoke for just 5 minutes every single day for a whole year, what would your English sound like then?
It would be incredible. Small steps really do lead to big results.
Thank you so much for joining us on the deep dive today.
Be brave, make mistakes, and speak.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.